UNC prides itself on the strength of its athletic department, but some say the way it has handled the physical education requirement is a bit lackluster. Reporter Kelsey Colt has the story.
The Department of Exercise and Sports Science offers students a wide variety of activities to fulfill their PE requirement, but the program is frequently criticized by both students and university officials.
I don't think it really has much staying power. It's just something the university feels like we need to have some exposure to.
Last spring, UNC decided to cut the PE requirement in half.
The college came back to us and said, we're taking away the 2 requirements and giving you a 1 requirement. And they kind of just did it without consulting us.
Many UNC students, especially seniors, were relieved to be one step closer to graduation.
I was looking at my Student Central account one day and saw that I only had 1 PE left, and I haven't taken one, so I was pretty excited.
Battellini hopes the new Lifetime Fitness program will eliminate the last-minute scramble to complete a PE class and influence freshmen to take another elective in the future.
And a lot of people just sign up just to get the credit out of the way, but our every intent is to make it worthwhile.
By making PE classes a first-year requirement, officials hope UNC students will practice healthy habits early and avoid the notorious freshman 15. In Chapel Hill, I'm Kelsey Colt, Carolina Week.
PE electives such as social dance and self-defense are very popular, so juniors and seniors should register for those classes early.
Students hoping to go to a UNC system school might have to hit the books a little harder in the future. The Board of Governors is considering increasing GPA and SAT requirements, starting with fall 2009 admissions. Students would need at least a 2.0 GPA and a 700 SAT score in order to get into any of the 4-year UNC schools. By 2013, it could be a 2.5 GPA and an 800 minimum SAT score. The board hopes to bring down dropout rates, but UNC student Evan Hall doesn't think that's the solution.
Raising the requirements to get in college will, on paper, look pretty good, but primarily one of the major reasons college kids drop out of college is because they, leave their sheltered family lives and get caught up in partying.
Members of the UNC Board of Governors say raising the standards will encourage more students to attend a community college before heading off to a 4-year university.
For all you Adobe users out there, pay close attention to your computer. Adobe says some of its programs are vulnerable to malicious software attacks. UNC students should be alert because Adobe programs are on the laptops they receive as freshmen. The company found the glitch affects computers running Windows XP and Internet Explorer 7. Adobe already released counter software for certain programs, but has yet to find a cure for the popular Adobe Acrobat and Reader. To download the repairs for your computer, go to the link on our website, carolinaweek.org. Brushing your teeth, washing your hands, that running faucet might cost you more than you think. North Carolina's continuing drought has led to increased fines for high residential water use. The typical household uses about 6,000 gallons of water a month. And beginning November 1st, if your house uses more than 11,000 gallons, the city might fine you anywhere from $11 to $26. Officials say some of the best ways to conserve water are washing only full loads of laundry and filling up your dishwasher before running it. If you're looking for new ways to conserve water, you can start in the bathroom. You've seen sinks like these for years, but you might not have seen these new water-saving toilets. The toilet operates with a dual-function flush that protects and preserves the environment. For liquid waste, you pull up on the handle for a mini flush that uses only 1/3 as much water. For solid waste, you push down. The coated handles limit exposure to germs so you can protect yourself and the environment at the same time. Fall break begins today, and students here on campus are clamoring for an escape from the books.
As a student athlete, we don't get a fall break. We are playing FSU in Miami this weekend, Friday and Saturday.
I'm from Nova Scotia. I'm Canadian, so it's not very often I get to go home, maybe twice a year. And because we have a bit of an extra long break this year, I'm going to maybe take a day off on the other end and just go home.
Brother's actually getting married this weekend, so I'm setting up, the wine and chocolate-covered strawberries and stuff like that. This will be my first time going to a bachelor's party, so that should definitely be exciting.
If you're not going to a bachelor party, there's still a cheap option for a getaway. AirTran U is a program designed specifically for those of you wanting the inexpensive last-minute escape. AirTran sells standby seats from only $69 to $89 for students ages 18 to 22. Simply go to the ticket counter 2 hours before the flight with your carry-on luggage and buy your standby ticket. As long as the plane has an open seat, you can board. Visit our website, carolinaweek.org, to find out more.
Moving on to other news, the state's mental health services are undergoing reform. Reporter Susan Tart tells us how it's affecting the Tar Heel State.
The state's first mental hospital is about to be no more. 151 years old, Dix Hill is showing its age. North Carolina Division of Mental Health employee Flo Stein says the facility is outdated.
There are things that we can't allow patients to do in our hospitals that in a newer hospital would be routine.
Such as having no more than 1 or 2 people per room, ground floor access to the outdoors, and space for families to come visit, all crucial for mental health patients. So the state is building a community hospital in Butner, part of a trend not everyone believes is the answer.
They're just starting to downsize the state hospitals, but there's no community services that were supposed to be in place for that.
The new hospital, which is scheduled to open this winter, will be state-of-the-art. But some say it will still come up short.
With the closing of Dorothea Dix Hospital and John Umstead Hospital, there's a loss of over 100 beds.
Part of the worry is that with community services comes privatized services, and this means a lack of health care for many uninsured mental health patients. Gilmore says this is creating a brain drain of future psychiatrists.
People that are interested in community mental health are leaving the state because they don't have any confidence that the state mental health system will be a stable system.
Stein says not to worry, this is just a part of reform.
Our legislature has been very committed to the dollars staying in the system. We don't quite have the balance right. We will though. I mean, I think we're doing the right thing and we're going in the right direction.
A direction she hopes will put North Carolina ahead. In Butner, I'm Susan Tart, Carolina Week.
While some people believe the state has decreased its mental health spending, Stein says the opposite is true. Money is being redirected to community services. And now we're joined by weathercaster Mallory Nichols.
And so Mallory, is it true there's any rain in the forecast?
You know, finally I am able to tell you that there is a chance of some showers in the forecast for the future. Today was a perfect day to do some outdoor napping in the sun. Some Carolina students can't wait for fall break to relieve the built-up stress. As you can see, this guy is definitely doing that. The forecast when we return.